Okay, so this is Maryville versus Wildcard Gaming Game 1. I am gonna try to do a review of it, which I normally never do. So, they do Zaya, Kaisa bans, Seraphine. Like, there's a lot of bans that are honestly just targeting the bot lane. Of course, this is also a power pick. This is what people would consider a power pick. There are some options into it. This is kind of a power pick at this point. And then TF for Mr. Wolf. They believe that this is what's enabling most of their comps. Aphelios Thresh. Straight up. 1-2. So there are some options. We'll see what they think. If this was GGA. Okay, so they take MF, so they already have an idea what they want to do. That's good. MF is one of the picks that you could do into it. Nautilus is also something that works into Thresh, though it's been shown that Thresh can actually just deny the not hook every single time. That's kind of unfortunate. I don't know how good Daption is with it. These guys now basically get to choose between, do we take our jungler, can we drop our jungler, what does Panda have in the pool? There's like Olaf, there's Lilia, so that's already two main ones. There's technically Hecarim. These are like the three like premier farming junglers, and then you can go into other things if he wants to play that. So assuming he plays these, it seems good to drop. Shen, though, I guess it just works into Chippy's pool. We'll see. Surely you can't just pick Shen and not like pinch, okay? Like there's a GP ban. What did they need? Oh, I mean they're gonna try to maybe pinch jungle. I don't know how Zeno and the other guy is. Lilia. So Lilia ban, like it's good. That would mean that Zeno actually plays AD mids. If they're doing a Lilia ban. Talia. Really? Talia Shen is not a combo, and it's not a combo into balling either, so that feels like a wasted ban. Like, sure, you can technically do Shen Talia, and Shen can taunt and you can combo. You technically could do that, but it's not really that good. Especially when, I mean, yes, you can do Udyr, Gragas, and even an AP mid too, but it's not preferred. Even though Udyr is like... Udyr is mostly AP. So here's the Mundo pick. This is something that AM teams have been doing often into Udyr. He like farms almost the same pace. And then he can kind of just like survive the Udyr, just kind of like trying to burst him with like a couple combos. And then he just out-sustains him, right? And then he just kind of chips him out with Qs. Also, he's a good scaler. Like, obviously a much better scaling tank. Nar into Shen. Great. That works. Azir blind. If they play Yone, it'd be very nice. Yone definitely fits into playing against all these champions. They do need an AD mid, I think. Like... I don't know. I feel like Shen, Mundo, and then and even an AP mid is kind of iffy. Like leaving it all into Aphelios. I don't know. Wow, they are. It's kind of fucked up. You don't even need the Syndra to like fight out the Azir, do you? Nar gets priority in the Shen. Mundo matches Udyr clear, so it's like right now it's like this. It's like this. It kind of depends. The Syndra shouldn't, but they have a Mundo, so it's kind of like I don't know. And then what is this? MF Nautilus versus Aphelios Thresh. If these guys are good, it's this. If you guys are not good, then it's this. Alright, let's go straight into the game. So first off, they probably want a standard start. Blue side. I don't see why you would want to do anything like weird. I guess it's like okay to interrupt Mundo overall. Mundo can do a leash. Mundo can do Raptor start too. Both are pretty good. You can do Wolf start if you really wanted to. Oh, it's not like Udyr's level 1 is good though. Mundo's level 1 is actually good. It's one thing that I always remember. It's like Mundo actually has a good level 1. Nah, you don't do anything. I don't think either side does anything. I think they're both just gonna fucking spread out, and that's gonna be it. They're playing for bot side brush. Mid is hovering. The support area is super common. No one should ward early. He should really just like... Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't really understand why Panda matched the ward. Like, they can't invade him. It's not a thing. So he's going to start Raptors. This guy's going to start solo red. Alright, let's see how it goes. Nard has control first. He's in lane first. There's Shen. This is PTA MF. Okay, so she can't really poke down the Filio, so she really shouldn't be able to. He's pathing towards Gnar, his priority lane. The Mundo's pathing towards Aphelios, which is most likely his. Yeah, like... Okay, so he does it a little bit slow. If he does it quicker... If he does the timing right... I can't remember what the actual timing is, but he can deny the Nautilus auto Oas, and it's just losing for Berryful's bot lane Oas. Udyr is 230. We'll see how they PvE. Zir has priority into Syndra. What the hell? Oh no, he's just... Okay, well Daption... well, there you go. Daption's not really playing it too well. Yeah, Mundo is clearing out at 307 with just a Syndra Q on Raptors. That is quick. That is really quick. Udyr is finishing at 316. That's not too bad. It can be a little bit faster, but that's like pretty good. If he knows he started Raptors, it's... Ooh. Oh, he knows. Gets his flash. And now he wants to go contest them. Gnar crashed. Gnar got a cheater. And then Gnar's back. But, so there's like a few things to think about this. By him staying here, and he was like looking to like punish this, right? He's not clear. He's like gonna be late on his clear up. This here, like you would prefer being able to punish this if you can. I don't know if the timing lines up though. Like with him doing bot camps to top. I feel like it doesn't. We'll see. But I don't know why dude. Odd just actually wasted so much time. Like he actually put himself really behind for not much reason. I mean, like Mundo no flash. He's just gonna go back and clear his camps inside. He would have already done his Krugs. He would have started doing his Raptors on spawn for sure. And then he would have been done with his Raptors probably by now. And then he'd be heading towards top. Yeah. Yep. He would have been there on time. Okay, so he definitely doesn't do this. This play here is bad. Unless he has like mid at the ready and they can contest it at the same time, it's bad. Because instead he could have started here. Again, he would have cleared up. And then he would have skipped those camps and gone straight to top and then attack the Shen. And if the Shen gets too low, then the Shen's just going to back off and TP. And then Gnar's kind of just hard chilling. And then the Udyr can just go back to his bot camps. And it's like perfectly fine. Too bad. Too bad. Bot lane ended up gaining priority, but like it was irrelevant because they wanted to slow push. So they get a deep ward. I mean, they're fishing for a base. I mean, both duos want to get a base. And the first thing that happens is... Ooh, he has free time. And this is probably one of the worst things. Okay, this sucks. So, he does... Like, he comes back, right, from base? Like, oh, God. I did this wrong. He comes back from base and does these, right? These camps aren't spawning for a while. So now he has downtime to either look here... or here. These guys want to go home. They want to go home. This wave here, they want to use this wave and then either slow push it and get it in, or they might go for this. These guys aren't really thinking about it. This guy is pathing away. They have a ward here, and they kind of have an idea that he is doing this shit, and they just punish. And does Shady just like... Shady can flash. He most likely will get hooked anyways if Dapshin just waits. Like, he goes for the Q instead. That's kind of monka. But he dies, and now Mundo gets to do Dragon for free. Like, they're trying to get mid priority now and then maybe, like, stop it, but I don't think it's possible when support's dead like this. So he's going to collect the Raptors as a counter. Why did Dapshin take the Q back? He was actually fine, especially... So, like, when he's here, the soldiers are here. He has to actually Q to hit him. And then Panda's just kind of, like, getting hooked. I mean, Panda's never dead here, right? I don't think Panda's ever dead there. He popped ulti. This is just Nautilus. If he actually pops it on Dapshin, I think it's hard losing for Maryville. Yeah, if it goes on Dapshin and Dapshin takes the Q back into them, I think it's okay. And if Syndra was paying attention to that. Because, like, does Syndra have spells? There's a Q. I mean, surely she has her E, right? Ooh. Why is she using her E there? Holy shit. That's a big question mark. And there's a question mark here. If they focused everything here, these guys are just dead. Or these guys are at least, like, in a really, really bad spot. Also, the Shen ulti. It's, like, okay. But notice where the wave is. Like, he's shoving. So Shen commits, like, this better count. Otherwise, he's going to lose a plate top and XP. But they get nothing, so that's actually really advantageous for Maryville. They get a kill, they deny a wave, they get a plate. Odd Orange actually gets a little back in terms of, like, CS too. Because he got to punish the Raptors because they did Dragon. And now he's even taking Krugs. Notice that Nautilus even stayed. So the only problem is, like, the play's, like, already pretty much over because they're on a timer, right? Like, Syndra has to come back. So this here, like, you push them, pushing him off here, perfect. He's out. He doesn't have ulti. He's out. You have Krugs. You have his red. Then you can actually just base, go bot, take your bot camps again. Your bot lane shifts up, and you're golden. Like, the reason why that's such a good play, so, like, this is gone, this is gone, this is gone, right? So those 3 camps are gone. You go back bot, you take this, you go back up, you contest the Herald. Guess what? Their counterplay, I doubt they want to fucking fight this, by the way. Like, I doubt they want to fight this, so they want to push for this. And then the Mundo is going to come in here and try to take camps, but there's nothing there. There's absolutely nothing. that makes the play good. And even if like by the time they do like this entire play, take Herald, these might be back up again. And if they're not, then you have these. Like, whew, whew. That would not be good. But instead, you know, they kind of just they just gave 2 kills over. Kind of sucks. I don't know why the MF is rushing ER, by the way. That's kind of bad. MF ER rush is not a thing. It's a thing on Xayah because Xayah can like continuously throw her abilities and then pull for feathers. Like that's her wave clear. It's kind of a thing with Sivir because again, think of the same wave like how Ricochet and like her Q's work. With MF, like sure, I guess it can improve her ability to sustain her wave clear in lane, but I don't know. I'd much rather have the Mythic. Like the Mythic just gives her like she does like fat damage like MF. So actually having execution, like Gale Force execution is really good. And if they have like a bunch of burst damage, having like that shield right on so she can fight inside or just stand in front with ulti, also really good. But yeah, so this happens. They troll. Now he gets to eat his red. Like, I'm perfectly fine Nautilus doing this. And, like, MF took her base when? MF took her base... When is this? Oh, is this a replay? I can't even tell if this is a replay. She took her base... Well, the wave is not the best, but she just took it anyways, right? Yeah, she would have been fine. Well, let's see. The Philios can technically slow build if he really wanted to. Yeah, he is. The Thresh got some vision in bot river with mid. Not that bad. Actually, they already had it, didn't they? I think they did. But they did get a Raptor's Ward. Slow building, this is your Herald timer. You're going to use this for Herald for sure. If you don't, then I don't know what to say. Yeah, this guy doesn't have Mega now. They're doing it. Wow, just like that, huh? And the MF didn't get the finisher wave, so they got to slow build it too. Shit. Okay, so knowing all this, so if the MF technically can't get this in, right? Like the wave is like stuck here. And so now the wave is actually going to bounce out. If they successfully didn't troll their play here, and then the Mundo's like, or the Udyr's down here doing these camps, and then he just ganks, then that reset timer that they get there will lead to the Herald. But it didn't happen. They trolled in top lane. Udyr is now clearing top the bot. Dragon's up in a minute 20. They tried a quick turn on the Philios. It was good. I guess they didn't really think about that, huh? Philios didn't have flash either. He's pretty fucked. Udyr was in the area. He's down in CS. That's expected. That's how it should work. This guy gets a plate. He needs the base. He's gonna stay. Shit. Fuck, dude. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, I know I'm rewinding a bunch and stuff, but like, let's just like pick this apart. Okay, so he is pushing this right now, right? He's getting this for a plate. He already needs the base because this guy already based, right? This guy has now boots, lost chapter, and a tier. He has lost chapter and boots. He shouldn't press for this. This is irrelevant. If he actually just takes his base after shoving, then he's gonna be back on the map for Dragon. He'll be like maybe a little bit behind, but then he can like kind of match him here. And then there's a timer where fucking Nautilus is gonna be here, and then your guy's gonna have full items. He's gonna have like an extra item, but they don't. He stays. I don't even know why he's. Honestly, I don't even know why he's like going to his like his ramp or something. Like I don't know what's going on with that. Um, so this guy trades. It looks like he's trolling. Like it kind of does, doesn't it? But he's doing it because he has Shen, and Nar's not Mega, so he can't cancel Shen. I don't think is the wave good for Shen. I can't tell. It's like in the middle. I don't know if it's in the middle slow building out or in the middle like building into him. But he goes for this, and then they just like there's no Nautilus R. He just gets pushed. Nothing happens. And then this guy just kind of runs into him. And they're dead. So that's kind of a blunder. It's a base blunder. So now they have ER on MF. It is full. Oof. This is really rough. So they lost full mid turret and the plates. 2 more deaths. And these guys get second dragon. At least I assume they do. Oh, they don't. They couldn't rush it. Why couldn't they rush it? Oh. Oh. Oh no. They couldn't get the wave in? Is that what happened? Thresh traded all of his HP to give a freeze on bot. But he should be slow. Like, he should build this out and just push. Like, it doesn't even need to be like a 3-wave build. Like, it just be like a 1-2-wave build and then go into dragon. That's how you play it. If you freeze this and you're doing dragon, you're doing 2 things at once. That's just like illegal. This is illegal with this. If he wants to do this, they don't do this. But you want to do dragon. Like, you want to do dragon. Like, Gnar, this, if you do this, you're doing it on a very short timer with Gnar doesn't have TP. Same with Azir. Yeah, I don't know. Like, he actually is legit. He legit just, like, froze it for a bit, and then he started slow building. At this case, like, they should have just reset after the kills mid. Or he should have just went top, done his top camps, and then just base, and then they give up the dragon, they slow build it out, and they just play from there. I don't know, this was this was kind of troll by Team Luke. Like, so keep in mind, the only reason why, by the way, like, Maryville even, like, just goes straight to the dragon, like, in normal cases, like, you would just assume it's gone. It's because they see him doing this. If they see fucking Aphelios doing this, and so it's now just Mundo? What? Mundo, Shen, and that's it, really? Like, these are, like, really the only guys doing this shit? No. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. And Daption dies. But why would he... Like, this also doesn't make any sense. So the wave is here, and they're trying to bully them while this wave is, like, still, like, caught here. But you are playing against Nautilus, and you know they have the combo again. Like, you know this is up. You have flash, you have flash. Okay, so they have 2 flashes, so maybe they're okay trading it. But Nautilus CC is, like, confirmed. No, like, I don't know what Daption is doing. Like, that's really bad. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Okay, so those guys are both kind of trolling in bot lane. They trolled the dragon, and then they trolled the bot fight. Mundo just pathing down. He's just clearing out. Udyr is actually a little bit ahead. That's kind of wild. So Udyr blundered. And then Mundo had a lead. And then Mundo did dragon. Udyr had a punish. And now Udyr is actually, like, in a decent spot. Then Maryville had a blunder. Maryville had a blunder. And then Mundo got back ahead. And now we're back to Udyr being ahead. What the hell? It's because he died and while he was doing dragon. Oh shit. So there's no dragon up. Shen has lost 3 plays from all of this, which feels pretty terrible. Mundo finishes his clear downward. Syndra hasn't even touched the wave yet, and they're rushing for a bot play on the bounce. I mean, like, Gnar has a really good... No, I don't think any of them are talking about the conditions of Gnar on Wildcard Gaming. This guy's like in a really good spot. Not only does he have the wave in, he has almost Mega Gnar. I hope... Oh, okay, thank God he's this one. Yup. Okay. Well, I don't really know what the game plan was. Like, they wanted to punish, but it wasn't like necessary to punish either. Especially because MF has flash. Yeah, this guy can't do anything. Shen is really useless. The duo has control. They gave up on the idea of collecting bot. They're doing a 2-1 lane control. That's good. So it's all good by Maryville. He saw there's no Raptors camp. There's no mid turret. Why? Oh, I see. Did no one have buys? Did no one really have buys? When was Azir's last buy? Oh, Azir's coming back onto the map now. So he has 109 CS. 109 to... You're joking, right? He's only gained this little amount? I guess he really has nothing to buy. Oh, shit. Now he's going to take his base. He doesn't have TP, but he's going to rush to there. He could have a pink if he actually sold coal, but he didn't. I mean, this dragon should be theirs. Like, they have first control, they have MF, Azir, they have Nautilus. There's no way these guys check it. So they'll naturally, what you see happens by wildcard is, well, if we can't contest this side, how about we just shift into the other? It's like pretty standard. And here's the thing. There's one really big thing about making this choice. If you shift in and you try to take these camps, it can really only be Mundo and maybe like one other dude, like Shen. Like the Syndra can't technically rotate up tier fully, only because these guys have Herald. If you commit too many on top side, they just Herald and they run your base down. And so that's what they're trying to do now. I kind of wish they waited though, because they saw... Did they see Syndra top? I can't tell if that's... Is that a zombie ward? Yeah, I think it was. I think there was a zombie ward or something on top. Top try, or like maybe it was blue. Maybe it was a far sight. In which case, if they did see her up here, they do have an angle, so they can push it down mid, and then they can shift into bot, and they can keep Gnar mid. Then they get full control, and then bot turret's really easy to take as 4. Like that would be the easiest thing to do if they wanted to do this. And then Gnar keeps the mid wave, and then if these guys shift over, keep this in mind if these... Oh god. Is this not working anymore? Where's Epic Pen? Okay, there we go. If these guys shift over, then you can just shift back like really easily. And you have Herald. Again, keep in mind, you have Herald the entire time. And now it's advantageous. Uh, Downside is because there's no camps, there's not really like any growing jungle advantage. But what they do instead is, yeah, they just like pop in mid randomly. They didn't even have bots set up yet. Oh, did who? Yeah, no. You definitely wait for him to like be on bot tier 2, and then you hold on the Herald, and then you have pressure, and then you have decisions, but they don't. And then Gnar goes back top because he doesn't want Shen to make up too much CS. So I take their reset. The next play is basically Dragon, and then finding control for Gnar, so you can actually split push. Or basically, your goal is to set up farming lanes for him and for him. This is your goal. You want these guys to be able to farm their side waves. So both are pretty safe. Like Azir's pretty safe in the side lane against the Mundo, and because he didn't go chem tank, right? And then the Gnar is mostly safe as well. So we'll see how they do this. Like Udyr, did Udyr touch his camps when he came back? He even base. He just did crab. He stayed on the map so they're not down in tempo. The Zir is doing a... Ooh, the Zir never based. The Zir should base after that. But he waits to finish this wave. So it's just a little bit. I guess it's not the worst. It's not the worst. It'd be really annoying if the Syndra actually froze that wave, by the way. If she freezes this, just saying, if she freezes this here, and then they put vision on this side, and there's no Baron for a while, right? Like, there's nothing here. These guys either just have to, like, shift into mid, take mid turret, push in and take this, and then the Syndra just kind of gets free gold, or she just auto pushes and then the Zir goes bomb. And then she shifts over and then they try to make a play. That's how it should go. We'll see if they do that. So she pushes the wave. She could have pushed another wave, and that would have gotten Azir's attention. But now they're on a timer to make a play while Azir is doing Krugs. Fuck. Ooh, the wave was... Well, the wave is already tempered with. Wait, what? Why'd the wave stop there? What am I... Dude, what the hell? Can they show the bot wave? I'm so confused. I see like 5-6 minions, then I see them stopping, and now I'm seeing the minions disappear before these even get there. Okay, well, that happened. So now the wave is actually fine, and Azir should just group mid. If he just groups mid and then helps these guys push, it's good. He shouldn't really be doing Krugs. Like, I don't know what this is, but like this shouldn't be happening. He should just be shifting in with the rest of these guys, and they control this quadrant fully. And once like they feel like pretty comfortable with this, like maybe like 2 wards or whatever, then they can actually like shift into here with the Azir and this wave, and actually like pressure there too. Because keep in mind, like, what is this team's engage? And it's basically Mundo runs at you, Shen ults him. That's the engage. What's your disengage options? I mean, he has good ones, but let's say he's not there. It's MFE, Nautilus R, Udyr E, run, and then Q. It's not bad. It's not the worst disengage, to be honest. I guess also technically they have Aphelios purple R. That actually is pretty beneficial. That's actually like pretty important for them catching someone. But Azir does Krugs, so it's taken a really long time to do anything. And like again, like how many wards did Shady use here? Like he has 3 wards, right? 3 wards. walks in, should probably wait. He already placed 2. 1 on Krugs. These are too shallow. This and this, these are too shallow. These needs to be further out. This is like whatever, honestly. Like the Gnar's gonna push up to here. Like this is super whatever. You want here. You want here. And this is really not needed. Like this word's irrelevant for this movement. So like you want to really capture this, and then you want to capture this. Those are the 2 main brushes. And then once you do that, and like they're kind of like pushed out, and you feel safe, especially because when you push mid, someone has to show here. When you push out top, someone has to show here. And then you can actually like move in and capture this, and then capture that. But he already used 2 really bad wards, and now they can't even press any further. Like it's impossible. Like they don't gain anything. Like they don't. Holy shit. Yeah. Okay. Well, they just ended their round with doing nothing. And the Zir just like sees the bot wave, and he's just like, well, I can't do anything. What am I gonna do? And now they're just shifting into bot, like, because they see these guys on top side, right? Like they see these guys on top side. Now they're just saying, oh shit, do we have an angle? But these guys get onto mid wave first, so that really sucks. Now they're playing defensive. Now they're playing to collapse. This is so awkward. So like these guys are just running it down. They don't have vision here or here. Okay. So no vision on either side. And they don't know exactly like where these guys are like here either. The Philios is way back here. You have Shenar, so that's okay. The Gnar, when did the Gnar disappear? Gnar disappeared now. He's backing away. So he's either basing or something's happening. And he almost has TP2. So they relocate the Syndra. She gets hooked. Holy shit, she didn't get hit by the R. What? Oh, the Thresh Hook pulled him, so he actually didn't get hit. Wow, that's kind of lucky. He should have gotten knocked up. Where's the MF? What's the MF looking at? Ooh, dude. Okay, this guy's trolling. If this guy moves here and he just R's this shit here, it's hard losing for these guys. Like, these guys just lose. There's nothing they can do. Like, the Shenar will come on, and then the Shen will taunt them. And these guys all have to basically flash, flash, flash. Like all that is gone. And then they're pushed out effectively. Because they just ran down mid and didn't get vision on either side. Let's see how it looks. Maybe this is fine. I don't know. If I was MF, I would have just went this way. I would have just joined the rest of my team and looked for the fat ulti here. Instead, she runs into Mundo and just kind of like fucks him up. And then... Oh, please, please tell me he does it here. Please tell me he does it here. Please tell me he does it here. Ooh, unlucky. He actually could just kill all of them. Maybe his play was actually good. I guess Mundo is on full retreat, and he's never going to turn into the MF, and he can't even do any damage to actually kill the MF. Maybe he has a better... Actually, maybe he has a better idea. Like, this actually cuts them off pretty well. Never mind. I'm wrong. I guess the MF is smarter than me. He had a better read of how this would play out. I just assumed you wanted to just, like, go now. You know what I mean? I just assumed you wanted to just, like, throw body as hard as you can here. It might... Maybe that's actually better still. I don't know. Like, because, like, the Gnar is here. And if they're pushed out here, like, the Gnar is going to mega you here. Like, it's pretty fucked still. Like, it's very winning, no matter what happens. But it could have been even more winning if the MF ultied the right direction. But yeah, 5 kills, like, game's over. I don't know. Enemy comp is, like, just has really little tools to actually play the game. It's like a Mundo scaling farming pick. Like, they basically, it's just dragon stacking. Like, that was their biggest win con. If they could dragon stack, then they would be fine. Well, I'm not going to say fine, but Mundo would hit a point which would make him pretty hard to play versus. And I don't think I don't know. Their comp's so fucking bad. I don't know. Their comp's really bad. I feel like if they had Yone, I actually would like their comp way more if they had Yone. Because Yone can actually initiate with Shen ulti on him. And it looks so much better. And then they actually have way better split pushing. Like, Yone can fight into Gnar and Azir. Yeah, it had to be Yone. Now they're going to lose Dragon. I wasn't even paying attention to this round. Like, how did they set it up this time? Did they do it better? This guy's going to push out my wave. Your team's taking full resets, right? Azir? Azir doesn't need to reset. Okay. Azir should not instantly push this wave, by the way. He should actually slow push this. Okay, he fast pushed it. Or maybe he didn't. I don't know. So the reason I say slow push it is because he has to wait for his team to come in. And then he would have a bigger wave. And then maybe they can actually connect here with like a 1.5 wave size compared to just like, oh, I'm going to push it in, he's going to clear it, and then I'm going to push it again and he's going to clear it. Like, it's not really relevant. I guess 4 wards. Okay, 4 wards. And they already had wards in here before, which is pretty nice. They have full control. They didn't have to place anything really in here either. That's fine. They just get it for free. They have a pink on Baron too, so let's see if they're going to start it. That was better. Nautilus is warding the river now. They have to do recapture now. They have to recapture the top river and the vision on that side. Oh, and they just find Mundo. That's interesting. They get the dragon. They're 1 off. That's great. They come back on the map. The Gnar is desynced. The Zir is also desynced. Hey, dude, why are these guys always desynced, by the way? Like, your team wants to recapture this, right? The bot wave is already in. Irrelevant. The Zir is taking... Oh, he's desynced because he's taking the camps. But, like, after taking Gromp, like, he's still fine. But I feel like... Oh, shit. I feel like so... Where is it? Actually, they already flipped sides? Yeah, they already flipped sides. Where is it? I want to find it where he's doing the camps. Okay, so you want everyone to be in sync. So the Udyr wants to do Krugs, the Zir wants to do Gromp, the Gnar wants to do top wave, the MF should stay from mid wave maybe. At this point. Or maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know, this kind of feels kind of bad. At least these guys are synced, right? Like, he is, and he is. She's desynced. Like, these guys would be in sync, these guys would be on their own, different timers. Their whole team, besides the Aphelios, who's, like, on the map first, him, are all, like, lining up. So Syndra's going to have a move with this push. If they see a Zir like this, the Mundo can actually hover the bot lane. The Thresh needs to get some vision on the... there's 2 plays. So this game's already pretty doomed, right? Like 5k difference, right? Like minus 5k. If they shift here and they try to control this, eventually the Zir will just push this out. Then you have to re-answer, but if you don't re-answer, they'll just like hold mid. And it's kind of doomed. What they should do is they should actually just run down here with the Syndra. Hopefully the Zir runs into them and they get a kill. And like they kind of like make them dizzy. If they don't, I'm afraid they're just gonna get caught into a bad situation. Like the Gnar and the Zir both flip, so okay, cool, whatever. Like if it's Gnar, it's still the same thing. You play into the Gnar, you try to kill him. It does suck that he has 2 MR items though. Fuck. And because he chose full AP topside, I mean that's just a comp issue. But I think you still go for it. Like, what else would you do? What else could you do if you're wildcard gaming? Like, just hopefully like pray to God you get a pick with Thresh Aphelios or Thresh Aphelios Syndra while they like check vision. Like they're gonna push mid. Just watch. They have 2 wards. 2 wards. He does 1 mid ward. I'm fine with that. You would love to capture this if you could. This would be nice. This is mandatory. Like, you must have this for the most part. You can have a pink here. Like, pink it. Pink that. Pink this. Do you need any others? This. Green ward. Green ward here would be nice, but this is like okay. I think it's possible to get this though with the fucking lead they have and how strong their face checkers are. Like Udyr, this dude, and then you push mid wave. So one dude will show, and then they're gonna try to chip you and run away. Like Syndra's just gonna QE. Like that's her goal. She's just gonna like QE you. Should be fine. You'd burn their sweeper there. You place 1, burn their sweeper. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely the play. Cause like, so if you green this, if you put a green here, they're gonna pop sweeper, right? Like this one or this one. If you get rid of those sweepers, now your next green wards are gonna be well more protected. Like you just have to make sure they can't push deeper in once it's activated. And then this is all dark. And then once it's all dark, you just quick push. Gnar has push on his own. He's at the ready with TP, with Mega Gnar, like that's all he's aiming for. And you burst Baron. That's it. So what they end up doing is they shift Gnar mid. This is perfectly fine. This is another option. You could technically keep Gnar just split pushing, and then you're just kind of starving them, right? Like the Shen's gonna get beat. You're gonna constantly shove in top very easily. You're gonna have full mid control always, and you just wait out their time. The only downside, this is the only downside when you're playing for vision like this, or if we're playing for like a 1-3-1 hold, or essentially, is he gets back to base first. Like he's gonna be here first. You're gonna be here second. Like look, even if you base before him, like you have to run all the way up here. He just has to run here. Like it's a shorter distance, so he can actually get vision back a little bit quicker. So if you spread out your wards, like you place 2 wards, you hold on to 2 wards, then you place 2 more while you burn their sweepers, you'll be fine. Also, everyone should have pinks. Trolling with like this is D-Blade trolling. They actually don't really have many pinks, which is kind of like they have 2 pinks and like I guess they do have a bunch of pinks, but like look where their placements are. This is terrible. This is terrible. Well, this is not terrible. Actually, it's pretty bad. This is pretty pointless. 1 pink in here is fine. 1 pink should be here. Too bad. Whatever. They push in mid. They try to 2-man it. Let's see how they turn this. Phelios just like walks into Nautilus. Okay. Shady's kind of inting. Okay. Mundo runs at them. Nobody on his team can do anything. I mean, you just run if you're that dude. Gnar is trying to jump in. The Gnar actually gets the kill. Wait, the Syndra has R. Ah, man, that's illegal. That dude is dead as fuck on my screen. Holy shit, that dude is so dead. What the hell? Like, Team Luke is really close to this guy, so the chance of him being able to, like, flash it is, like, not that high. But, like, Xeno should be able to flash it. And Xeno should R him. Because he's dead as fuck if he gets R'd. Even though he has a bunch of MR, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Dude, like, you can't have this big of a gold lead and lose fights. And it's like really losing just because, okay, oh god. Wait. I didn't even notice what Evan was doing. So, Evan decides to run all the way around to recontest these guys here when they were already right here. Like, sure, the Syndra's here, but like the Gnar is just gonna mark them. And then the MF walks up, and then the MF can just ulti everyone. But the MF walks around this way. Like, she doesn't do anything to him, by the way. Like, this is not a matchup. Like, this guy has like 100 plus MR. Like, he probably has like 120, 130 MR at least. She doesn't do anything to him. That was her, what, her QWE or whatever? The Aphelios does a lot to him, though. The Gnar doesn't have that much armor. This game's kind of annoying to watch. Like, kind of makes me sad. I just want to see. I guess the main thing, like, I understand it's amateur. You know, these guys. It's not like these guys are like purposely. What was I gonna say with purposely? It's not like these guys are getting paid a fuck ton of money to play, right? Like, this is not like their core goal. But I don't know. I feel like if I'm MF, like if I'm Gnar at least, like I should feel confident, like just pressing them there. But they're just playing it like full, like, I don't know. Like, he's just grouping with his tanks basically. His Udyr. Well, that was great. That's the game. That's the game. Like, how did they set this up? They run straight mid. The Gnar hits the wave. The Gnar gets a bunch of range bar. They instantly start doing it without any vision. Well, I mean, they have some vision, right? They know all these guys are just hovering on right side, even though Dragon's not for a minute 20. I don't know why they're not really playing to do anything in their top jungle or even approach the Baron from their top side, or like all these different choke points. And now they finally have to check in. He gets stunned. You don't have hook stun. You don't really have anything to start this. And the Aphelios has terrible guns to fight. Yeah. The Aphelios needed to cycle guns. Like, this is just like very losing. Like, your Aphelios just can't. Your Aphelios never does anything here, by the way. And then when you use 2 core abilities to kind of like just face check with them, like, it doesn't work either. Yep, that's the game. Okay, so all I'm gonna say about this is my takeaways are, well, if Odd Orange doesn't blunder and just tries to get the Mundo flash, he won't be in as bad a spot, like in the beginning. And then if, well, there's the bot thing too, right? Like, the Mundo had free time, and then he was able to get a free pick in the dragon. Man. I think the biggest thing is just try to play on your wave timers better. That's it. Also, Shady needs to be more mindful of where he's placing wards. And like what areas he really needs to capture in order to actually play for like these tier 2s, because they had a real fucking bitch of a problem like trying to actually capture tier 2s with a 5k plus gold lead. With a very good standard comp versus a very bad composition by Wildcard Gaming. Yeah.